Hello everyone. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about the Cloud Email Security Gateway architecture. So how would be the without email security gateways? That means the Cloud Email Security Gateway. So similar to the on-premise email security gateway. So you can see. So in this example, I'm going to explain on-premise mail server. So you can see the Cybersky, that is our organizations. And so when this Bob is sent to this user at cybersky.lk, that means the Bob is composing email message to the user at cybersky.lk, and again, so it will find out the MX record of this cybersky.lk through the communicating with the DNS server. So once it get the result, and it will find out the IP address, the IPv4 address, that means the error code of this one, and it will send this the email SMTP message to through the internet. So you can see actually this the flow, and through the internet it will it's receiving the firewall side. So once it is the firewall side, its destination net settings configured in the firewall towards mail server. So SMTP traffic will be forwarded to the mail server like this, and the once mail server accepting, and it will process, and then it will deliver to the user at cybersky.lk. This is the actually the inbound email flow of the on-premise mail server. And so let's see how the outbound email flow works without the email security gateway. So similar to that, so you can see when the user at cybersky.lk is composing messages to the bob@example.org, the cybersky lk mail server is actually find out the mx record of example.org. Then once it find out, so this is the mail flow. You can see it's going to the mail server communicating with the DNS server to get the example org is the mx record. So once it get the mx record, so it will go into the internet. So this is actually the SMTP flow through the firewall, it's allowed, and then it will go to the internet, and the sender actually this receiving through their actually the firewall, and then the mail server is accepting, then the Bob will receive the email. So this is how the outbound mail flow work without the email security gateway. So when we implement the Cloud email security gateway, so there are several things you need to consider. So this time the email security gateway on the cloud, that means it's software as a service, and so actually you need to provision the Cloud email security gateway tenant. So you will actually you need to add the domain of your cybersky.lk. So when you configure the Cloud email security gateway, then so once you add the domain, so maybe you need to verify your domain, add in some DNS record to your DNS manager. So similarly, actually you will get one of the unique MX record for your domain in the Cloud email security gateway. So thing is, once you receive this unique MX record for your domain, so you need to publish this MX record in your DNS site. So once you publish, then this domain will be actually the verified. Then maybe actually you need to update the SPF record as well. So SPF record is so I'll explain in the later. So SPF is kind of a DNS record for your domain, and it's something like sender policy framework records. And so you need to actually update the SPF record about your your mail server IPs, or trusted public IPs of your sending site. That means both now inbound outbound mails going through this Cloud email security gateway. Maybe you need to update the Cloud email security gateway IPs in the SPF record. Otherwise your mail will be maybe is spammed or blacklisted. So make sure to update the SPF record of your Cloud email security gateways IPs, so the host names. Okay, so once you publish the MX record and update the SPF record in your DNS site, then so you need to actually fine tune the firewall rules, on-premise firewall rules, whether you need to actually allow the this your Cloud email security gateways IP address or the IP ranges in a firewall rule in the net settings. So once you configure these net settings and allowing this Cloud email security gateways IP addresses, then you need to configure the inbound and the outbound connectors in a mail server. Because now the inbound actually, so in your email security Cloud email security gateway, you need to find out the actually you need to configure the mail server. So mail server will be your on-premise public IP of the firewall side. Then the outbound connectors mean the in the your actually the email server side, you need to point out once the outbound connector, that's mean the you will receive some cloud email security gateways connector details. So when you add in your domain in the cloud email security gateway, so once you receive this outbound connector details, so you need to configure it on your email server. So that's how the step by step you need to consider about the cloud email security gateway. So this is the email flow after the cloud email security gateway. So you can see Cloud ESG, it's something like you will get tenant details. Okay, so this is how you need to update. So you will receive unique mx record for your domain. So in this example is something, the example is mx.cloudprovider.com or something like that. Based on your different type of cloud email security gateway provider, this mx details will be different. So once you receive these details, so you need to update it on your DNS side. So once you actually updated, then actually when this Bob is send it out email to this cybersky.lk, so all the mail flow going through this Cloud ESG. Okay, so maybe earlier this actually the mx record directly point out to this public IP address. Now your mx is changed to this Cloud ESG. Now it's actually the mail flow going like this. So you can see the cloud tenant will be receiving your SMTP messages, and then so you have configured your mail server as this public IP. Then once it is scanned, that means this Cloud ESG, the scan process has completed, then it will forward this SMTP email messages to this public IP. So that is your on-premise public IP. So in the firewall side, the net setting you don't need to actually change, but you can fine tune the net settings by allowing this Cloud ESG's email addresses, actually the IPs. So because now the scenario is different, all the email flow you will receiving in your on-premise from this cloud email security provider. So then actually you can update your firewall rule by that means you can actually update the source IP address of this net settings as cloud email security gateways, the IP addresses. So once you configure this net settings, then the mail flow look like this. You can see it will actually the mail server side is accepting the mails. So also you need to configure some inbound connector settings. That means so you need to allow this cloud IPs maybe, and then actually it will deliver to the user at cybersky.lk. So that's the inbound email flow works. So so if you talk about the outbound mail flow, okay, the one thing you need to actually remember, you need to update the SPF record of your domain. So because now, so when this user at cybersky.lk is composing message to this something like bob@example.org, the message will be coming like this. So it will go into the mail server. So mail server side you have configured the outbound connector. So outbound connector, the earlier example is that's mean without email security gateway, so it will directly go to the internet. Okay, now so you have actually the change the connector settings to the Cloud ESG, so it will directly go into the Cloud ESG. So now actually, so you need to update your SPF record, that means the Center Policy Framework DNS record, by adding this Cloud ESG's IP address. So actually once it completed, then Cloud ESG actually the forward into the internet. So then it will go to the Bob like this. So this is how the email flow looks like after the Cloud email security gateway deployment. So hope you clear about both this inbound and outbound the email flow after the Cloud ESG. So there are several examples in today's world Cloud email security gateways. So Barracuda is one of the vendor for the cloud. So they have this cloud email, then the Proofpoint, and there may be the also Cisco. So like that there are multiple vendors, cloud email security vendors available in today. So based on that, actually you can configure your cloud email security gateway. So hope you clear about this video. Thank you very much.